Yo, welcome to another episode of Great Conversations and Guests, man. It's your boy Turbo. I'm back with another one. It's only Wednesday, but we got a lot to get into, so we're gonna get into it. We got the Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. They got a deal that's gonna go through right now. That's gonna send DeAndre Hopkins to the Kansas City Chiefs for a fourth or fifth round pick, and it's been something I've been talking about. But we're gonna get more into that. We had the NBA debut yesterday. The Boston Celtics took on the New York Knicks, and the Minnesota Timberwolves took on the Los Angeles Lakers. And today we got a lot of NBA games going on today. We're gonna get into more about that. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the video so we can get right into it. Right, man. So we gonna get right into it, man. So DeAndre Hopkins look like he finna be a part of the Kansas City Chiefs. This time I've been wanting to happen since the Chiefs had won their second Super Bowl last year. I've been wanting the Chiefs to go get DeAndre Hopkins. I just feel like he a perfect fit for Patrick Mahomes. Like at a point of this time in his career, he need a receiver just like DeAndre Hopkins. You feel me? A receiver who could take care of the ball. He can go and catch deep routes. He can go and catch immediate routes, get first downs for you. He could take a hitch route, take a slant route, and take it up for 20, 30 yards for you. And as long as DeAndre Hopkins healthy, he gonna give you the best DeAndre Hopkins that is. You feel me? Even though he ain't been playing like at his top ability over the last few seasons, but I feel like look what he had. He had Tennessee, and they ain't they ain't doing no better helping him. So you feel me? For the Chiefs to get him too, especially right now, I feel like it's like a perfect timing for them because they really need it. Rasheed Rice gone for the season. Hollywood Brown done for the season. We got a rookie out there. We got Travis Kelsey getting triple teamed out there. You feel me? And I just feel like a receiver like him gonna open it up for Travis Kelsey. It's gonna make Xavier Worthy make him more available. Patrick Mahomes can probably cut down on his interceptions because I think he leading the league in interceptions right now. So he gonna be able to cut down on his interceptions and turning the ball over, and we'll be able to get back to playing really good ball on offense too. I feel like our red zone offense will be able to get better in everything too. So look for the Chiefs offense to get more explosive. Andy Reid gonna draw some up and make sure them players, make sure everybody eat and make sure DeAndre Hopkins thrive in their offense too. And another thing we're gonna get into was Monday Night Football recently passed. The Baltimore Ravens took on the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers put up a good fight, but man, the I know I said Detroit looked like the toughest team to beat. Other than them, the Chiefs, the Ravens, right there with them, and that's gonna be every year long as Lamar Jackson playing how he playing right now. He had another 5 touchdowns. He like top 5 right now with most games with 5 touchdowns and no interceptions. Uh, Derrick Henry another over 100 yards rushing, over 150 yards rushing. He didn't get no rushing touchdown, but he got a receiving touchdown. Uh, Mike Evans went down early in the game with a hamstring injury. Chris Godwin went down late in the game with a leg injury, and the both stars for the Buccaneers messed up right now. So hopefully they'll be able to get back and hoping the best for them. But 2 interceptions early from the Baltimore Ravens defense. They came to play on Monday night, and I feel like that was big for the Ravens because they ain't really been getting no turnovers like that. Uh, this season. They've been getting some here and there, but they ain't really been able to get multiple. And they got to the quarterback a lot, so the defense played good. So shout out to them. And the AFC and the NFC looking real good right now. I feel like it's wide open at this point right now. So we gonna see what's gonna happen. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So yesterday was the NBA opener, and we had 4 good teams battling it out. We had the first game was the Boston Celtics took on the New York Knicks, and man, I ain't gonna even lie, the Celtics was straight from the start. They picked right up where they left off last year. They shooting the ball. They shot the ball hot. They hit a tying the record of 29 threes, most threes in the game by a team. Jason Tatum started off hot, 25 points in the first half. I mean, man, Jaylen Brown ended up with 23 and 7 rebounds. Tatum 37 and 10. Holiday 18. Derek Whitehead 24. They just shot the lights out. They just shot the lights out the gym that game. That's all I can really see. And New York wasn't able to keep up with them. They missed a lot of shots. Uh, Celtics played some good defense. They was in the steal lane. They got a lot of steals. They was getting a lot of loose balls, a lot of second chance points. And man, and the one thing that was crazy was they ain't even had Kristaps Porzingis. So for them to able to go in there and do that to the New York Knicks, to blow them out like that, get their rings, get their banner hung up. That's the way you do it. That's how the way you open the season, come in, put the belt to the team like that. You feel me? And I feel like once Kristaps Porzingis come back in December, that team only gonna get better, man. But shout out to the Celtics because they came to play. New York really ain't had no help like that. Jalen Brunson had 22 and McBride had 22 off the bench, but they really couldn't get it done. And they ended the game with 11 turnovers, and the Boston Celtics only had 3. So you definitely ain't gonna win no basketball game like that, man. Also, the Lakers took on the Minnesota Timberwolves, a nice tough game, but early the Lakers jumped out to a lead, and they just held on to that lead most of that game. Uh, Anthony Davis had a monster game, 36 and 16. He also had, I think, 2 or 3 blocks as well. Rudy Hachimura played a good game, 18 points. Quiet day for LeBron. He had a cool 16 points. He ain't really had to do too much. And it was crazy because the only time the Lakers outscored the Timberwolves was in the first quarter. So after that, the Timberwolves won every quarter after that, but the Lakers just was able to just control the game, control the clock, and keep their lead at a good 10 to 8 point lead. And the Minnesota Timberwolves couldn't really never get it going like that. Even though Ant-Man had 27, Rudy Gobert had 13 and 14, Julius Randle had 16 and 9 in his debut. But ultimately, the Lakers had 72 points in the paint, and they just really dominated the ball in the middle of the paint. Anthony Davis doing a lot of inside work, a lot of offensive rebounds, also by the Los Angeles Lakers. So look for Minnesota to probably bounce back in their next game. For them to lose that game like that, I feel like they had multiple chances to come back and win, but a lot of missed shots. And I feel like since they traded Karl Anthony Towns, I feel like that's a lot of people got to step up like that. Nas Reed did have 12 points off the bench, but ultimately it really wasn't enough. And we're gonna see what's gonna go on, man. It's gonna be a long season, so we're gonna see what's up. But tonight we got more games tonight, and one of the first games gonna be the Magic versus the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler, Paolo Banchero. You feel me? Me personally, if y'all looking for somebody to pick, I'm going with the Magic. You feel me? I can always go with the underdog. I like the upsets, the Cinderella stories type shit. You feel me? And I'm a huge fan of Paolo. I feel like he been doing good since he got to that team, took that team to the playoffs last year, and he had a good playoff debut, averaging putting up 20 and really showing that he can hang with the big time players and go in the playoffs and really put up some points. So look out for the Magic to come and make it a tough game for the Miami Heat, who ain't no pushovers. Jimmy Butler gonna know he gonna go out there and try to get the W for his team like he always do, but I just feel like the Magic's gonna get it done. Also another game that's gonna be on is gonna be the Cavs versus the Raptors. I want to see what this Cavs team is gonna look like. Mobley back healthy, so now they got both of their big men that's gonna come back healthy. I know they wish they had them more in the playoffs last year. I feel like they would have made a more push of a run, but they gonna have them this year. Another thing I feel like the Cavaliers need to do is find some way to push Money Base into their rotation, bringing him off the bench. I really think he should be starting someone like him, 6'9", a sharpshooter, can catch a shoot off the dribble. He also can drive, and also he plays tough on defense. So I feel like you need somebody like that to make a push in that Eastern Conference for them to go deeper, to have a shooter like that on the side of Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland going to be huge, even though they also got some good shooters like Wade and also I forgot the other shooting guard that they got from Miami a couple of years ago, but they signed him. He also Mike Strauss. Mike Strauss also a good 3-point shooter, but I feel like Imani Bates. I feel like he kind of what this team gonna be missing. And the Raptors, I ain't really heard too much about the Raptors. They ain't really made too much noise. I don't really look for the Raptors to be no top team, East or the NBA this year. So that's another reason why I look for the Cavs is just start their NBA debut with a huge win over the Raptors. But I do want to see Money Bates somehow get pushed into this rotation though. The Milwaukee Bucks gonna be taking on the 76ers. If you ask me, I'm taking the Bucks. I thought Embiid was gonna be playing, So at first I was gonna take the 76ers, but Embiid not gonna be playing, so gonna take the Bucks. The Greek Freak, he back healthy, so look for him to come out and dominate and control the game. Dame Lillard healthy, so look for this Milwaukee team to pick up where they left off last year, not with the losing, but with the winning, so they can hopefully win another championship and help Dame get a ring. Yes, high hopes for this team since Dame Lillard came over there, and both of them running really healthy, and it was both of them trying to get to know each other last year. Hopefully they done built that chemistry and they ready to roll. Bobby Portis and them, they still got a nice bench over there, so we're gonna look and see. And also Paul George with the 76ers now, we're gonna see what that 76ers team gonna look like. I know they're gonna be waiting on Embiid to get back, so when he get back, I know he's gonna be a big help for them. So we're gonna see how they play up without him, and we just gonna see what's going on. We got the Hornets taking on the Rockets, two young teams going at it. My boy LaMelo Ball back, he back healthy. Look for the Hornets to put up a good fight against this Rockets team. I know they just got Sengun back. They lost him last year to a season injury, so for him to come back, I think it's gonna be a slow start for him. I don't really think they're gonna play him that much, but I feel like the Hornets gonna get the win. I feel like Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball and them young boys, I feel like they gonna get it going. Playing off LaMelo Ball, he just make everybody play with a little more confidence. He bring a little more speed, little more be able to pass the ball, excellent rebounding, be able to get the ball up and down the field, transition points. So look for the Hornets and the Rockets to be probably a high scoring game. Also the Bulls gonna play the Pelicans. The Pelicans who just got DeAndre Murray over the summer, the team over Zion Williams. That's gonna be a good game. Lonzo Ball back healthy, so look for that to be a good game. Zion Williams also healthy, so look for the Bulls and the Pelicans to be a good game too. I feel like that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna probably come down to like almost the last shots. I feel like those teams kind of evenly match, even though Zion is a star and Zach LaVine is starting his own too. So I feel like that's gonna be also a good game. But I want to see Lonzo, what he gonna do over the preseason games that he did play. He showed a little promise. He's put up about 10, 11 points a game. You feel me? Moved the ball, played some defense, got some steals, got some blocks. So I think I want to see if he's gonna be ready for the regular season. How many games he's gonna be able to play. Another game we're gonna get into is gonna be the Grizzlies take on the Jazz. Now, if y'all all didn't know, but the Memphis Grizzlies is my team. That's the team I'm rocking with for the NBA season. My boy Jock come back off the shoulder injury that took him out after he came back off the 25 game suspension last year when he was just playing incredible. So I'm looking for John Morant to come right back and make an impact just like he did. I'm looking for him to come out with a chip on his shoulder. Jaren Jackson Jr. not gonna be playing. Hopefully he can get back healthy and get into the rotation because with him and the rookie Zach Edey, I feel like that pick and roll is going to be real dominant to our offense and how we going to beat a lot of teams. So hopefully Jaren Jackson can get healthy, but look for our defense to make a huge impact early. I feel like John Morant, Marcus Smart, and Desmond Bain gonna get a lot of steals. They love to play them passing lanes, and Marcus Smart just an excellent on ball defender. Zach Edey down low. We finally got a real big man in the starting lineup since we lost Steven Adams. So I feel like we still gonna get the block shots that we gonna miss from Jaren Jackson being in. Look for Zach Edey to get a lot of second chance points, a lot of offensive rebounds, and I gonna feel like it's gonna be a good game because the Utah Jazz also got two big men in their own, Keller and Laurie Marketing too. So it's gonna be a good game both ways. The Jazz also got an excellent player, Jordan Clarkson, coming off the bench too. They got a couple of young players over there too, so it's gonna be a good game over there too. And another game and a final game we're gonna get into is gonna be the Warriors versus the Trailblazers. So we all know that ain't no more Splash Brothers. Klay Thompson went to the Dallas Mavericks over the summer. If you didn't know, signed a 4-year deal, which I feel like if that's all the money that he wanted, I feel like the Golden State Warriors could pay him that to keep him. So I don't know what happened with that situation, but we gonna see is they gonna be missing Klay or is they not. I feel like Steph Curry definitely gonna still have to take on a bigger role this much. I feel like he's gonna have the ball in his hands a lot more, even though they still got Draymond Green. He can still facilitate the offense for you and bring the ball up the court, but I still think Steph Curry gonna do more of that now that Klay Thompson gone. They did kind of feel his spot. I look for Kaminga to step up. I've been seeing that since the preseason he's been working on his jump shot. So look for him to make hopefully a most improved player award or something like that. Andrew Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins gonna do what he do. He gonna play good defense. He gonna get his shots, do what he do on defense. Second chance points inside the cup game, get to the foul line. Andrew Wiggins gonna do that. So I'm just looking to see what they bench really gonna look like. I want to see if they bench gonna be able to hold up for the season and make a run. They only taking on the Trailblazers, but I feel like the Trailblazers they not too talked about team, but people like Jeremy Grant, and I feel like the center that they got from the Suns, I forgot his name. Uh, DeAndre Ayton. With DeAndre Ayton, them type of players you can't sleep on. And if you let a team like that get a jump on you, they'll probably take off. So I really want to see what the Warriors gonna look like without Klay Thompson, and I really want to see. I also want to see Scoot Henderson in his second year and see did he make any like adjustments or did he do any progress from his rookie year to his second year too? Because I'm looking for the Trailblazers to upset the Golden State Warriors. I already told y'all I like the underdog, so I'm looking for the Trailblazers to win. So I'm looking for DeAndre Ayton. I'm looking for Scoot Henderson, Jeremy Graham. I'm looking for them boys to go out there and expose. I want to say expose the Golden State Warriors without having Klay Thompson in his hand. This offense gonna be able to still put up a lot of points. See how effective they gonna shoot the three ball. How much less they gonna shoot the three ball, and see as Draymond Green role expand more in this offensive scoring, more second and third option, and we're gonna see and we're gonna find out. But make sure you leave a comment and let me know about the NBA games tonight and what you think about all the players, or what players that you think gonna make a shine for these teams that I didn't speak on or that I did miss, and let me know in the comments. You already know, you leave your comment, we'll talk about it on the show. But you already know, man, it's your boy Turbo. This is another episode of Great Conversations and Guests, man. Thanks for rocking with me, you feel me? Remember to add me on Instagram at DMG Turbo. For y'all that got Facebook, add me on Facebook at John Morant. Make sure y'all add my boy TJ behind the camera at Taj_Miller on Instagram. And man, keep rocking with the show, man. We gonna keep dropping this shit for you.